Welcome back if you've already been here with our collective community, and welcome if you are new. My name is Brini the Anarchist. Let's talk about your upcoming weekend. If you're catching this on the replay, it will be for the weekend after you are watching this because my messages are timeless. So keep that in mind when you are indulging in my content. I'm hoping everyone is doing well, of course. But we're going to check on the energy for the weekend. A few things. One, your dreams are huge right now, collective community. Your dreams are so important right now. I feel like they're very vivid. I feel like they're very detailed. And I feel like they're extremely symbolic. Okay, so pay very close attention to your dreams at this time. Definitely record them, write them down if you are able to. Sometimes they can be a bit difficult to recall when you wake up. I do suggest maybe keeping a journal by your bedside or letting that be the very first thing you do when you awaken. Also, you can use a kyanite crystal. That has worked for me in the past, or just look up crystals that help with dream recall and other tools you can utilize. Okay. Another thing, something is falling apart, something is breaking down, and it's not necessarily a bad or negative thing. Yeah, I just saw the full card. I feel like something is breaking apart so that it can be put back together more securely. And I'm hearing so many sirens right now. Sirens have been really big recently. I did get through that energy. I recently posted about how they cannot walk away or they can't run away from this. I mean, so that could be significant for some of you. Something about not being able to walk away, or maybe that's how you have felt. But we're going to get into it, okay? If you have yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go ahead and do so because you know you like it here. Turn on your post notifications so you know when I am posting. And if you are on TikTok, go ahead and do the same. Follow and turn your post notifications on because I'm grateful for your presence. Thank you all for tapping the screen. Thank you all for hitting the thumbs up if you are here with me in the present moment on YouTube. And we're going to go ahead and get to it when I finish shuffling this deck. We got to see what's going on with your weekend, right? I just feel some very like heavy shifts, and I'm feeling it in my stomach so sharply, like solar plexus energy heavy. My goodness. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine, I am grateful to be a messenger and a mouthpiece. I know these messages will reach exactly who they are meant to. May they be clear cut and concise. What's going on with the collective community and their weekend? Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you why I just started cracking up laughing. I just feel like collective community, yeah, you are no longer pressed to be sitting at anybody else's table. I feel like the cackle was because you are quite literally pouring into your own cup. You have everything that you need. You are an alchemist, okay? You are abundant, you are prosperous, you are healed, you are balanced. You know how to live in moderation and you know how to share. I just feel like you are so generous of heart, but you're in this era that I'm guessing a lot of people would refer to as your villain era. But listen, baby, your confidence and strength is at an all time high right now, collective community. Like when I say nothing can get in your way, I mean quite literally nothing can get in your way. Like the way I just bursted into laughter is going to be your vibe for the weekend and then on. This is the star card, but it's also the seven of pentacles in this deck. So, where you have been saving up or maybe storing things for later, your healing is about to fund everything that you want to do. This is hope. This is healing. This is restoration. This is, look at you shining. I mean, really, come on now. Yes, I know that's right. Look at the counterparts. You are so balanced within your energies, your inner masculine and feminine energy. Like in this deck, this is also the magician, not just the king of wands. I feel like your energy is so fiery right now because The energy behind the year of the fire horse is literally like bubbling inside of you like lava. That's just what I'm getting. Like the way my stomach feels, my solar plexus, and all this yellow right here is confirmation. Like the things you want to do, you will do them. Four of Wands, stability, foundation, commitment, peace being on the home front, newness being on the horizon. Like you know the path you're on. Yes, absolutely. I know that's right. Let's keep going. I feel like you are very immune to distraction right now. I feel like you are not at all concerned about what other people have to say to you or about you. You're just really on your own shit right now. Hey, y'all. Hi, lovely. Happy Thursday, y'all. If you're here with me in the present moment, if you're catching this on the replay, happy whatever day it is, okay? Because whatever day it is, it's a fruitful day for you. I told you, your strength is unmatched right now. Literally, this is the strength card, but it's also the Ace of Wands. Like the fact that you have opportunities flowing into you. Ooh, I meant to say in like to you, like towards you, but you have opportunities flowing into you. Wow. The Ace of Wands is this robust, creative, passionate new beginning. And I feel like it really has started within you, collective community. Like the fire is roaring. Like you've been stoking it over time because you've been healing heartbreak. Three of Swords in the reverse. You're transitioning from the pain and into the power. I feel it. Yes, I am, love. I just want to get through the collective message and then I will prioritize all paid readings. I appreciate your presence and your trust. Truly. Thank you. What else for the collective for the weekend? Oh my gosh, I feel it so strongly. Like, I feel the heat in my shoulders and I feel like the power in my belly. Like, do you see the rich? Oh my gosh. Do you see the rich energy? Like, do you see how things are not only within your imagination anymore? Like, you're literally having the power and the strength to pull these things from your imagination and pulling them down into your reality. Like, listen, your dreams are not elusive. Your dreams are not an illusion. We have the tower on the bottom or the six of wands. It's like you're receiving the call and like I'm getting a headache because the energy is so strong. I just feel as though all the work you have done on yourself in collective community, I know it was a lot, but all the work you have done on yourself is about to show its fruit physically and tangibly, like in every portion of your life, in every realm of your existence and being. I'm talking home front, I'm talking work, I'm talking relationships, I'm talking just overall abundance. And it sources from you because you're directly connected to the divine. That went so far. It fell and it went so far. I knew it. I knew it was the goddamn devil. The fact that it fell on the floor and it fell far away from me, it's like you have completely defeated them habits, those attachments, the need for control, the lack of surrender. Like the fire within you is not the fire that destroys. I'm going to say that again. The fire within you is not the fire that destroys. The fire within you is the fire that purifies, baby. You've been made over. This is a big fucking deal. Like, the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Like, it is 11:11 as I'm saying this. I cannot ever make this shit up. Ever. Do you see the growth? Do you see the growth? Like, I feel like you planted some seeds a while ago, collective community, and you watered them and you were patient and they sprouted and you were like, okay, that's cute, but can't really do anything with that. You're about to have a whole fucking garden. Look at the emperor sticking out of the deck. Like the way you have bossed up is just, I'm hearing, unmatched. And again, like I said earlier, there is no comparison. Like you're not at all concerned about anybody but you. And that's a beautiful place to be. Thank you all for the follows. I appreciate it. I do not answer free questions. If you would like me to answer your question, it is $8. I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Okay, Kayla, I got you. Thank you, beautiful. And thank you for all the follows again. Thank you kindly. I'm going to get a bit deeper into the collective message and then I'm going to prioritize the paid reading. Do you see how it came out? Bruh, the laughter, the joy, the exuberance you're about to be experiencing, collective community, it may very well pop off this weekend in a way in which you never thought was possible. I just feel like there's this impenetrable peace with you right now. And you're in your like, I have to keep saying it, villain era, because I guess that's the way people refer to it. But you're not the villain. You're just the one who stopped letting people feed you crumbs. You stop letting people give you whatever the fuck they wanted to give you. It's not giving that no more. Like fortune. The Ten of Cups is the happiest card in the deck other than the Sun card. Like this is fulfillment on all fronts. Like I said, a 10 is completion. You are whole. You are in control. You're spinning the wheel back. Matter of fact, you're one hand in that bitch. You know how to reverse in the spot with one hand with no camera. Like when I say you're on it, collective community, like seriously, this is so good. This energy is so like big. It's so fruitful. The Fool card on the bottom, bro. 10 and then 0. Like you have truly come home to self. And that's the best place you could be because that's where shit gets interesting. Like home is where you feel most comfy. Home is where you feel the most sexy, the most confident, the strongest, the most creative, or at least that's how it should be. And that's how it will be because you realize that you were always at home within yourself first. Absolutely. Hey, love, how are you? You sent to? Okay. I appreciate it. I'll be getting to everybody in just a few minutes. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I can do a reading for your no contact situation. Everything you need is in the description of the live. If you don't see it under the title, you need to click the three dots in the top right corner, hit description, and then that will show you how to book. If you want an $8 question, an $11 mini reading, or a $22 full reading, you just send the payment to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. And then let me know that you sent me money and what you sent it for in the chat, and I will take care of you. If you want a more in-depth reading than that, then all of my readings in my store are also linked. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I do not answer free questions. Again, for anybody who's just coming in, my questions are $8. If you want to go a bit deeper, it's $11 for a mini reading, $22 for a full. If you would like to read some testimonials or reviews, you can also find that linked. Okay? Everything you need is linked on both platforms, TikTok and YouTube. Listen, I don't know what injustices occurred in your life, but everything's about to be balanced because the first card that came out was of balance. Like something was unreasonable, something was unfair, and you didn't allow that to seep into you. You allowed it to be an outside force because that's what it is. A lot of the times it doesn't have to do with you. Look, two cards of imbalance. This is the Eight of Swords and Justice. This is the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess. You were juggling your intuition at some point, collective community, and you stopped. You realize that your intuition is your greatest tool, the greatest source of truth. You stopped looking at what was unreasonable or unfair, and you began being more fair and reasonable with yourself. You got more reasonable about the things that you want and how you were going to get them. You got more fair about how you were going to treat yourself outside of other people. That's their problem. That's their portion. That's their karma. Baby, I just feel like you're all about you right now, collective community. Come on now, like 10 of Wands. I feel guided to, whether it's upright or in the reverse, If it's upright, it's responsibility, right? You know how to take responsibility. You know how to be accountable. If it's in the reverse, you put your burdens down. Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters. It's not about how much you have, it's about what you do with what you got. And I just feel like you're doing a hell of a lot right now, collective community. Hey, the Ten of Pentacles. Like, when I say wealth, and I do not just mean money, but when I say wealth, y'all are rich. Rich. I feel like I had to say it slow. Rich. I had to say it a little sensual because that's what this Queen of Wands is, male or female, man or woman. Like, that's the energy. It's I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm sexy, I'm skilled, I'm creative, and no one can get in my way because I'm divinely protected. That's what it is. Yeah, the enthusiastic pursuit of a new venture is exactly what this card means. Whatever this new venture is that may see its inception this weekend, this upcoming weekend, best believe judgment, best believe like the way your spirit team has come to bat for you on your behalf. Like, it's a lot of people that are about to get a wake up call when it comes to you. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10 could be very significant for you all at this time. Like, if they was sleeping on you before, they won't be able to now. But regardless of whether they want to stay asleep or wake the hell up, like, you just decided it's not your business. You popping your shit regardless, collective community. Absolutely. Six of Cups are the lovers, Jack of Hearts, like all those unconscious things, you brought them to the surface to face them. And it's crazy because you didn't only find pain and darkness in your subconscious, you found power. You found skills. You found gifts. You found treasures that were buried long ago. I'm talking generations ago. And it's like you pulled that shit up from the roots, and it wasn't weeds. It was like rooted vegetables. And then it was like you harvested them and used them for your greater good, for your health. That could also be significant for some of you. Some of you, you want to get a bit more rooted. You want to go outside, put your feet in some grass or some, some sand, some sort of naturally occurring substance. You want to eat your rooted vegetables, carrots, potatoes. Balance that root chakra because that's what helps you to feel safe and secure. And then you can move that energy up to all this orange, the sacral, get creative, get expressive, get sensual. Then it's the come on, I don't have to go through all the chakras. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm going to take a pause from the collective message to take care of my paid clients because I do like to prioritize them. And we're going to get right back into it. It's no rush. It's no rush. I'm here. Y'all are here. Happy Thursday. Happy day, whatever you're seeing this on the replay. Sit back, relax. Go get yourself something good to drink or eat. We are all good. Okay. So, first, let me take care of Kayla, I believe, was first with a mini. Kayla, are you still here, beautiful? Hi. Yes, you can ask a question for your mini reading. Where did you send your payment? I just want to double check. Y'all, Mercury retrograde ended. Okay, we still have a bit of a shadow period for about 2 weeks, but baby, when I say we're out of the woods, when I say we are out of the woods, like shit is about to get so fucking good. I'm cracking up again. What's happening? Oh my goodness. Venmo. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you can ask a question or you can just see what comes out. It's up to you, beautiful. It is up to you. Let me get you. Um, okay, interesting. So for you, Kayla, I'm hearing only Oracle. Which one, Spirit? Okay. I like it. I like it. Shout out to everyone else watching. I'm going to be honest. I don't see any taps on TikTok. And one thing about me, when I'm doing free collective messages, I need to see those taps and I need to see those likes. Shout out to YouTube because I do see some thumbs up. I appreciate it. But Equal Energy Exchange says these messages are free, and so is tapping. Okay. When I'm doing private readings, I could very well just hit them up with a Zoom call or a message and still take care of them. The rest of y'all are here on their tab for real. So let's come correct. Okay. I love to be here, but we're going to do it with an equal energy exchange. Did Shelby tell her husband and friends about me? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Because Spirit told me only oracle messages for you, like no tarot. And really, the main difference for me personally as a reader, I've been at this for about a decade now. Oracle messages seem to get to the heart of the matter. They seem to paint more of a spiritual picture. I bring out the tarot to help illustrate the message for you all, but also because tarot seems to get more to the 3D for me. So we're going to see what comes out for you. Okay. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. Can we answer Kayla's question? Let's grant Kayla with some clarity. Did Shelby tell her husband and friends about her? What's going on with this situation for Kayla? What's going on? Make it clear and grant her clarity. I'm grateful to be a messenger. What are the messages for Kayla? What's going on with Shelby? Did she disclose about Kayla? For the rest of you, if you would like your own question answered or your own reading delivered, you have everything you need either on the board on TikTok or in the description on YouTube. Thank you for your presence. I will get back to the collective message when I'm finished with my paid clients. What's going on with Kayla? Did Shelby tell her husband and friends about Kayla? Did Shelby tell her husband and friends about Kayla? One more. These cards are, damn, that went so far. These cards are flipping out something serious. Kayla, where'd it go? Okay, I think I got it. Hold on. Let's see. Before I knock everything down. Okay. All right, so the first card that came out for you, Kayla, you said, oh, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, we have answers at the bottom of the deck. So the first card that came out for you, Kayla, is gestures. Just let you look at it for a minute, see if anything stands out to you. It says you may be asked to help someone out or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others and you will receive recognition too. Honestly, just to kind of get to it, the way the cards were flipping out, I feel like the answer is yes, because when I saw this give and take card, that kind of told me like something came together or there was some sort of expression of appreciation. And gesture says give deserved praise. Give and take says be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. And then we have people skills. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of a company. All of these together tell me there was some sort of gathering, some sort of event, social thing where I feel like someone put two and two together. Maybe that's how it came about. Like someone put two and two together. And then this card tells me that Shelby may have been freely giving of the information because we have gifts here. It says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work in a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. I'm not getting anything specific from the wording. What I'm getting with this gift is that what may have been expressed was that your presence is a gift, or that your presence is appreciated, or that you're some sort of blessing. We have short term. This position is temporary, so don't be attached to it. No worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. As far as the wording goes, I mean, I'm not really fully picking up what your relationship dynamic is. Like Shelby may have played it off as though it was kind of like Like, not too much on Kayla. Like, don't let's not get too deep about it. But I feel like the fireworks are illustrating the fact that it was like word vomit, maybe. Like, maybe it just kind of came out. But I do get a big sense of appreciation. We are in no contact right now and we are just friends. Well, I feel like there's some sort of expression of appreciation here, though. Answers at the bottom of the deck, it says you will resolve your current situation soon, work wise. You will find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. I feel like the bringing up of you may have come with a bit of, it's like there was disclosure, but not fully. Hoping she comes back in my life. Here's the thing. I can't say whether or not this has already occurred. My messages tend to come out past, present, future. It depends. But I am very strongly feeling that if and when there is expression, it's about appreciation. I'm not getting anything negative. I'm not getting anything derogatory. I'm getting the realization or the admission that you are a gift. I mean, if you just look at the imagery here, I feel like that's why the cards were flipping out that way. I feel like it's just very to the point. I feel like the expression, because it says be open. I feel like the expression is the realization that okay, I should be open to this because XYZ. You know, Kayla did do this for me. She did support me. She was there for me. I don't know why I just heard I hear from her a lot, or I hear of her a lot. I don't know if maybe you all are picking up on signs from each other. But this give and take card gives me reconciliation. I feel like this is very clearly let's come back together. There's going to be a gesture whether from you or from her where it's like, you know, take my hand, like let's come back together. But it's going to take one of you obviously to reach out to the other one. I feel like one or both of you is trying to play it cool. You know, trying to play it off, but you know, and trying to keep things contained because you have the gift box and then you have the fireworks. I feel like you two have brought a lot of joy to each other. So if I were to give you an absolute yes or no, I would give it a yes. I cut the deck to the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles does not play about assets and wealth. And all I'm getting from these cards that came out for you, Kayla, is that you are both a blessing to each other, that you are both assets to each other, that you add rather than take away. Because there's a lot of cards in this deck, Kayla. Any card could have came out. There's an ending card, there's a drama card, there's a cutting ties card, and there it is. There, you know, there's all limitations. Anything could have come out for you. But all I'm seeing here is that even though y'all might try to play it off or you may have disconnected for a bit, there's wealth here. It's a good relationship here, I feel like. So let me grab you one or two more just to see if spirit has anything else to say to you about it. Yeah, trying to play it okay because I don't want to overstep her boundaries. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, that's being a good friend right there. One or two more for Kayla, please, and thank you, spirit. What's up with Shelby? Aw, the long term card. I feel happy tears, Kayla. And I don't just be blowing smoke up y'all asses. I really, really do be feeling the emotions of the people I'm reading. One more. One more. Yeah, honest work. Maybe you guys will be getting together for a drink, whether it's alcoholic or not. But yeah. Ooh, wow. My phone just fell over. So I feel like you two won't be able to pretend anymore. You know, like you won't be able to keep a brave face anymore. fast changes on the bottom of the deck, and it's on top of courage. It says there are leadership opportunities for the taking. Go with the flow. So, Kayla, you may need to quarterback this. Um, but yeah, interesting how we had short term and then long term. So I feel like the disconnection is what's short term, and what's long term is the honesty that lasts between you as far as your friendship. I feel like this is beautiful. I really do feel the happy tears. That is yeah, that is interesting. She doesn't open up about how she feels to me. Yeah, I can feel that. I can definitely feel that this must be her energy, trying to be contained, but it's like on the inside. And people are like that for many, many reasons. It could be fear, fear of things not lasting, or fear that things will be weaponized, or whatever the case may be. But I feel openness, I feel togetherness, I feel value, and I feel an energy of reconciliation. And always keep in mind, everyone who's watching me right now, when we do these readings and we collaborate on your energy, free will is always on the table. So just because I'm feeling the energy and the energy is here, it requires the action to be made on your end or the person you're inquiring about. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, that courage card that I saw, Kayla, I feel like it may require you to, take the lead on this, especially if she's not the type to really open up. And now my throat chakra is getting a bit scratchy, so that makes perfect sense. I feel like there will definitely, after some sort of gesture is made, there will be reconciliation here, because there's equal give and take. And anytime there's equal give and take, there's an opportunity for, abundance and fruitfulness of any relationship. Yeah, that feels good. But them happy tears, definitely felt them. Do you feel like you gained some clarity, Kayla? Do you feel like I answered your question and that you got what you were seeking? Just let me know in the chat, okay? So I'm going to plant your message there. Amazing. You really do? Awesome. So if you feel willing, there is a link in my bio that says testimonial review. If you could write me one, I would greatly appreciate it, because it helps me to have all my feedback in one place. It also helps other clients when they're booking, just to see what the experience might be like. So if you're willing to do so, I would appreciate it. But I definitely am thankful that you trusted me with your energy, and I appreciate your presence. I do feel a very just warm, exuberant energy from you. You just feel very childlike. And I don't mean immature, I mean open, forgiving, generous, kind. Yeah, you all just have some steps to take. That's all. Yeah, literally, it says take a step in any direction to get unstuck. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, come back. Love to have you. Y'all know I love me some y'all. I love my people. I love my collective community, genuinely. Of course, you are welcome. All right, and for the other mini, are you here, love? I'm scrolling because I remember you didn't, was it just T, I think? Yeah, T, are you here, beautiful? Let me shuffle the energy out of this deck. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to deliver clear and effective messages. Awesome. You sent to make it a full? Okay. Awesome. Do you want to ask a question for your reading, or you just want to see what comes out in the cards? Let me know. Oh, thank you for inquiring. I appreciate your presence. So I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, and I am doing $8 questions, $11 mini readings, and $22 full readings. So all you have to do is send your payment and then let me know what it's for, and you'll be next in my queue. My throat, y'all. Let me clear the energy from the past reading just so I don't have any hindrances in my delivery. My Cash App is on the board. It's the same as my name on here, an Alchemist. ANARTCHEMIST. I want to know, Tyrone, how Tyrone feels about me since we haven't talked in a while. What will happen next? Okay. Sounds good. For anyone else watching, please continue to tap the screen. Okay. If you would like your own question answered or your own reading delivered, you can ask me in the chat, follow the directions on the board. Either one. Okay. All right, T. What is the name that you prefer to go by? Is it just T? That's all I need for your readings, y'all, is the name that you prefer to go by. I don't need your birthday, your sign, none of that extra stuff. I usually pick up on that stuff myself. Tonda, got it. And I appreciate you helping them out, Tonda. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Get out my handy dandy. Ooh, wow. I don't know if I'm meant to be on YouTube right now. That's the second time. Golly. Y'all still with me, YouTube? Y'all okay? You didn't hit your head or nothing, did you? All right, let's see. Let's see. I'm hearing that song again, y'all. Can't Let Go, En Vogue. What's it gonna be? Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be? That could be significant for you, Tonda. Don't let go, En Vogue. Hold me tight and don't let go. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. Can we answer Tonda's question? Let's do a full reading for Tonda. She wants to know what's going on with Tyrone, wasn't it? Yeah, Tyrone. How does Tyrone feel? How is Tyrone feeling? Okay, I heard let's get the hidden truth first. All right. Anyone interested in this deck? I'm going to pin it for you. Bloop. All right. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine for Tonda. What's going on with Tyrone? I think you need to go, Tyrone. I feel like they get that all the time, and it probably probably be like, oh my gosh, shut up. But you can't use my phone. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine. He's Hispanic too. What's going on? Tyrone and Tonda. What's going on? How's he feeling? What's next? Ooh. Ooh. So many things remind me of you. Oh gosh. I love you on the bottom of the deck. Tonda. Tonda. I appreciate you all helping each other out. That's what our collective community is about. Ask your questions, get your answers. Let's see. Okay, this came out as soon as I read your comment that he blocked you. Finding out the truth crushed me. I remember every detail of that day. So this could be the day that you found out he blocked you, but it's coming through strongly. Like it's a yearning energy. So this could be you, Tonda. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. Spirit, show me Tyrone. Tyrone's truth, specifically. I want to feel that way again, and it came out in the reverse. Well, it's because I unfollowed him. Okay. Yeah, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So I feel like this coming out as soon as you said that, I feel like there was this deep feeling of rejection, right? You were sad. Yeah, I bet. Tyrone's truth in regard to Tonda, please, Spirit. I'm starting to understand our connection. I wonder if you are happy without me on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like since you all have been in no communication, he may have been mulling it over, trying to make sense of what, like, I'm hearing what was the point? Like, what was the point of all of it? Tyrone's truth in regard to Tonda. I left when I saw you with someone, and it fell on top of finding out the truth crushed me. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if one of you physically saw the other with someone else, but I feel like this was like a fear. Like, I don't feel like this was physically seeing you with someone else. I feel like this is like I can see you being with someone else. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, I feel like it was a fear based thing. Kind of like a leave you before you leave me situation. Yeah, exactly. It's time for me to heal now. Oh no, that's his ex. He found out about her cheating in person. Oof. Okay. So yeah, there was just no capacity, it seems like, to allow that possibility, right? I feel like it probably, keeps them up some nights, maybe even you too, about what could have been. I'm hearing could have been by her and Bryson Tiller. A lot of the times people they leave before they get left. Let's see. Tyrone, in regard to Tonda, Spirit, please grant Tonda some clarity about their connection, if it's meant to go on or if it's meant to stay where it lies. He played that song a lot too. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild. Let's see. Spirit of all that is pure, true, and divine for Tonda, her and Tyrone. What's the truth that Tonda needs in regard to her and Tyrone? Damn, that was quick. Okay, hold on. We got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Hmm. Getting to know each other on the bottom of the deck. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, listen, the way I just felt that in my stomach, I feel like there's some willpower needed in this situation in regard to having faith, because time is relative and divine timing is not human timing. Like, the divine is not on our time. You said since last August, that's almost a year. The divine don't give no care about what we think is a long time. So let me just disclose that. The fact that I'm directly asking spirit what's going on with your connection and give your relationship a chance and trust came out together. Either this is saying in the past you all were not able to give your relationship a chance due to a lack of trust, or this is saying that there may be an opportunity to further get to know each other. I do feel like you all probably didn't get the opportunity to do that because, the unfollowing and then yeah, there's my throat. The unfollowing and then the blocking. What else for Tonda and Tyrone? Please, Spirit, make it clear. Damn, this fell right on so many things. Remind me of you. Yeah, chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And let me tell you from personal experience, like, those true, like, connections where there's true, chemistry, they don't just time out like that. And it can be very confusing because you'll feel so strongly and time has passed and you're not talking and things like that. But a lot of the time, separation is productive. We have codependency on the bottom of the deck. So the fact that it's time for me to heal now actually came out optimistically. Tyrone is doing his healing just like you have been. Because when it comes to codependency, that's not the foundation you want to lay any relationship on, like ever. He was lustful and made me feel insecure. I don't trust him. Yeah, okay. As soon as I read that, pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like you all weren't able to give your relationship a chance. And I do want to point out in this imagery, she is leaning away from him. She never to me looks like she's safe. She looks like she's, trying to make it happen or trying to be present, but something's making her feel detached, right? So I feel like the lack of trust is ultimately what overcame the chemistry. And it says the signs are cautioning you, so I feel like that is completely logical. We have let go of control issues on the bottom of the deck, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So there could have, on his end, he could have felt like there was a bit of pressure. He could have felt like, you're trying to make it be something, or vice versa. And that just does not work for interpersonal relationships, especially not romantic ones, because we all have a lot of stuff that we have experienced separately, and then we're coming together to experience life together. And yeah, so we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. I just feel like ultimately it was about your safety. Safety should always overcome passion. If there's passion without safety, there's no passion. At least that's how I personally feel. Because passion within safety is fruitful. Passion without safety is destructive. And it seems like that's exactly why this ended up that way. Spirit, please give me one more card from the Romance Oracle on Tonda and Tyrone. Tonda and Tyrone. Yeah, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I would say that it's not only aligned but more healthy for everyone involved for this to stay where it lies. I feel like it was kind of like a honeymoon stage type of energy where maybe it was real cool and real passionate for a hot minute there, and then it burnt out because the foundation was lacking. It's like a beautiful house sitting on a foundation that has been eaten away by termites and, and all these other things. I just feel like there was no foundation for anything to be built upon this because there's no trust. There's codependency. There's red flags. You said he was lustful. So this has been happening a few times with my live readings where the answers aren't coming out so straight to the point because spirit is urging you to ask a different question. So it's like, instead of asking, is Tyrone thinking about me, or where is this going, it's like, maybe we ask why it didn't go anywhere already. Like, what's the truth of the matter when it comes to what was underlying in this situation? And it seems like with lust, mistrust, miscommunication, lack of safety, it just had no foundation to build upon that. So I'm going to get you a card for what you can look forward to personally, because I feel like this is, yeah, I'm literally hearing Dead and Gone by Justin Timberlake. And it was the lyrics where he says, the old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And I cut the deck to religious factors. So I feel like your spiritual, you know, path requires, acceptance, and you may have something better for you. Okay. So what can Tonda look forward to, spirit, when it comes to love? What's aligned with Tonda's future, near future, when it comes to love? Tonda's near future when it comes to love. Okay, getting to know each other came out. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like this has to do with yourself, Tonda. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, honeymoon, romantic feelings, separation. I feel like as you get to know yourself better, and I don't mean you don't know yourself, I mean what you require in a relationship. Like, oh, you know what? I really don't do well with people who are lustful My person can't be online liking people's pictures. We need to have communication. I need to feel safe. It's a matter of you getting to know what you want and aligning that with what you deserve so that it can find you. Because Tyrone wasn't it. And I actually love that I was singing that song now because I think you need to. It's given pack your stuff and don't come back because there was no firm foundation. One more for Tonda from this deck. What can Tonda expect for her near future? Tonda's near future. What does she need to know? Yeah. I feel like this is a you season, Tonda. I feel like it's meant for you to be unavailable to others or to love. Yeah, I want to tell you how I feel. This has to do with you establishing a new sense of self, like renewal when it comes to who you are and what you want. He called everyone eye candy, and I'm coming home to you. Not everyone is eye candy. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Honestly, like, it's a need to understand what the purpose was. And the purpose was what I'm getting very strongly from your reading, Tonda, was to show you what you will and will not accept, was to show you what you are and are not aligned with. And clearly Tyrone is not it. I just want to urge you and anyone else watching to understand that Mercury retrograde is for this exact thing. It's time to slow down, it's time to reflect, it's time to see why things occurred the way that they did, and to review them so that we can move forward in healing and in prosperity. Mercury retrograde is not always for reconnection, but it is for reconnection when it comes to yourself. It's kind of like I'm hearing pick up where you left off kind of thing. So, you know, um, when there's situations that maybe you began but didn't finish, or, sometimes romantic relationships can derail your personal life, so it's kind of like, what were you doing and what were you invested in before that person, right? I think I'm just kind of tired of dating. My soul is tired. I get it. I get it for sure. And I feel like that's why that I am not available came up for you, Tonda, because it's given this from the collective message. It's just given inner confidence, inner strength, being focused on self, knowing that you're the shit, whether or not someone else is there to witness it. So let me know, Tonda, do you feel like you gained some clarity from your reading? Do you feel like you're leaving it with insight into your connection, into what was going on? Let me know, because I am very serious about being effective and providing what you're seeking. I'll always deliver the messages as I get them, but I do want to make sure that you feel fulfilled, for your service. I Yes, I did. I just don't know how to stop the rumination. You know what? That's a really tricky thing, but let me not assume that you're seeking an answer to that. Would you like me to share with you how I've kind of done that in my personal life? You let me know. Oh, let me check, love. I did. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did get it. Yes, please. Okay, so as far as the rumination part, I will say that personally, it was difficult for me in the past because I am a big lover. Like, I am a huge lover. I love very hard. And I'm talking like in, up, and through a person, right? Because I felt like that was something I did not receive in my life, as far as my family and as far as early friendships and things like that. So I had to kind of redistribute my attention to what I was really seeking in these relationships. And I felt like, in reflection, I was seeking everything I was giving, right? I was seeking to be seen. I was seeking to be so strongly and unconditionally loved. I was seeking for someone to take the time to get to know me, to support me and all the things that I was gifting to another person. And when I finally realized that I was pouring into containers that didn't have the capacity to hold what I could give, baby, it's giving this exact energy. It just made it so much easier for me to pour into myself because it wasn't resentment, it wasn't hate, it wasn't anything toward those people. It was adding to the love I have for myself because why would I pour into a cup with holes in it? There are just people who don't have the capacity to hold what I give. And I feel like that helped me to stop ruminating on the person and start ruminating on me who was involved with the person and what she was seeking. And it was like as soon as I really started doing that and kind of just took the other person out of the equation, I could better see the ways in which I was unfulfilled because it all comes down to an unmet need, right? It's like a child who doesn't get the snack that they want. They're going to ruminate on that shit all day. Take it from my mommy. Like maybe not all day, but it's going to really hurt. And so it's like if you just redirect your attention to what the unmet need actually was, that might serve you in regard to just all of the energy you're putting into thinking about Mr. Tyrone, right? Because it was never really about Tyrone, it was always about Tonda. So just redistribute the energy every time you have a thought, every time you stay up thinking about it or it frustrates you, just redirect it back to self. What do I need right now? Do I need a bubble bath? Do I need a good snack? Do I need a good meal? Do I need a hot drink? Every time, and I mean every time, it's going to take practice and it's going to take diligence, but put all of that back into yourself in the moment. Don't wait. Don't, you know, don't none of that. It's about you filling that void that it seems like he left. Yeah, I get it. The missing's going to be there. Definitely don't avoid it. Don't avoid how you feel. You would have to incorporate it, right? I'm gonna leave these out for the collective because I do want to get back to that. But again, I'm always going to prioritize paid readings. If you would like your own question answered, they are $8. If you would like a mini reading, they are 11. If you would like a full reading, they are 22. I have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Okay. That's what we are doing right now. I am still doing a collective message, but patience is needed because I got clients. I don't play about them. Okay. Of course, Tonda. I hope that that was helpful. I know that it stings. Trust me, I get it. Like, I get it because I've been there. I 100% get it. But that's what Mercury retrograde is allowing us and assisting us to do is to reflect and to move forward in a with a stronger spiritual posture, right? This went off night mode. Hold on, y'all. A little too bright for my liking. A little too bright for my liking. Okay, that's better. All right. My next reading, also, Tonda, if you are willing to go to the link in my bio and scroll to testimonial or review, please write me one. I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me to have all my feedback in one place, but it also helps other clients, to see what goes on with Brini over here. Okay. But again, I appreciate your presence and I thank you for trusting me with your energy. Muchas gracias. Let's see. Scrolling. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, awesome. Um, it's just deeper because my dad left when I was 2. Yeah, it's gonna go deeper and you have to allow it to go deeper because the point is to get to the root, right? It's like when your hair grows in places you don't want it to grow. You can shave it if you want to, but waxing or pulling that bitch from the root is going to be way more effective in the long run, right? Do you have a question for your reading, love? Or would you like to just see what comes out for you? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Do I still have time to grow? Things ain't always set in stone. Let me know. Let me know. You know what? I need to charge my phone. So, YouTube, we're gonna have to make this two parts because I'm gonna take care of my paid clients on TikTok and then I'll get back on to finish up the collective messages for the weekend because I know I'm gonna have to timestamp this if I keep this replay. So we're just gonna do it like that. But yeah, I'll be back on this one, YouTube.